Good Thursday evening, Southwest Arkansas. Welcome back to Southwest Arkansas weather here on Thursday, September the 25th, 2025. Taking a look at your evening weather blog. Starting off with current conditions as of 8:30 p.m. Temperatures right now around 64 degrees in Mena. That's the coldest area right now, with other areas in the upper 60s, lower 70s, still 77 degrees down there in Texarkana as of last update. Don't let this confuse you. That is not rain that you're seeing on radar. That is just like what we like to call when they switch the modes of the radar. You can see it's on clear air mode up there. And that's just that it picks up on a lot more just stuff in general like that. So that's not actually rainfall that we're seeing. We did try, we did try to get a few isolated showers earlier today, but we didn't see much in terms of that. But let's go ahead and jump into the 6-day forecast. Not a whole lot to talk about here. Pretty much after that rainfall that we've had earlier this week, which, by the way, while we're speaking of that, El Dorado broke their daily rainfall record for I think it was yesterday, and that they ended up getting just almost 5 inches of rainfall, or just a little under 5 inches of rainfall, and their record previously for that day was I think around 2.5 or 2 to 3 inches of rainfall. I'm trying to think of that off the top of my head. But other than that, we are in for a little more of a fall-like weather. It may not be your definition of fall, but we are in a little bit of a more like fall-like conditions. Lower humidity, not any really big chances of rainfall. Don't let Saturday's 10% throw you off. That should say 0%. Gotta love when graphics sometimes do that to you. But overall, 0% chance of rain, with highs pretty much ranging from the lower to mid 80s. There will be a few areas that could make a run for the upper 80s as we go into next week, I should say. That'd be along the far southern Arkansas border, Arkansas and Louisiana border probably, and just those general areas where they're usually warmer at. So a few upper 80s could be a possibility down there. But right now, fall-like weather, cooler air, just cooler, less humid air for now, with mostly sunny skies looking likely through this period. Overnight lows in the lower to mid 50s, or really in the 50s starting out this upcoming through this weekend. And then we start to increase on Sunday night into the upper 50s again and lower 60s, and we continue that trend through next Wednesday. Right now, there's some questions about maybe some next rain chances for the second half of next week. We'll have to watch it closely. It's not right now. It's not anything major. For the most part, we're going to continue to remain dry, but you do have the tropics, which are starting to make its way, making its way into the region again, or into the country again. So we'll have to keep a close eye on the tropics. And as we jump into this, let's show you the pattern behind the forecast. As you can see here, this is the GFS 500 millibar level heights. This is your middle upper atmosphere. This is the winds, and kind of shows you your ridges here. You can see those ridges by this backwards U shape there. That's a ridge, and you got your troughs here where you get these dips in the overall pattern. Off over here in the California area, you have a upper level low system over there. But right now we're still under the influence of that trough. Earlier this weekend we had that trough and low pressure system move through, and as you can see, that's led to some cooler conditions. Still have that northerly flow over us, but as we go forward throughout this upcoming weekend, you'll notice that ridge of high pressure tries to set in over us. But watch this down here in the Gulf, not the Gulf, but the Atlantic. You can see there's maybe a few indications that we may have to watch for some tropical systems along the East Coast. Well, what does that mean for us? This could maybe try to dig into that ridge some, and may try to bring us just more of an influence, maybe some upper level low, but we'll have to watch that closely. For the most part, though, just kind of continuing in that drier pattern for now, with that more ridge-like pattern for the near future for the forecast anyways. And then taking a look at the European model as well. We'll back this up here, see if there's any new. Okay, no, we just still have the see, that differs some for that time frame, but let's back this up. So this was the European model, and you can see it pretty much shows the same general picture. You have that ridge setting in over us over this weekend, those low pressure systems down there that we'll have to watch. The Euro tries to bring just a little more influence closer to Arkansas, and we'll have to watch that closely. Once you get further out next weekend, we'll keep a close eye on this. The GFS didn't show this while the European model did. It tries to show a system coming in next Sunday, but that's still super far out into the future. I shouldn't even be showing you that really right now. But so just take that with a grain of salt. But for the most part, through the near future with the forecast, not expecting a whole lot. I mean, it's going to be quieter, a little calmer. Just overall, expecting mostly sunny skies and for the most part, dry conditions with temperatures feeling a little closer to just being a little more like fall. Just cooler compared to what we've been previously having beforehand. But overall, not expecting a whole lot. Just continuing those dry conditions, and we will take that after the amount of rainfall for some of us that we got yesterday into Tuesday, and for most of us, we got anywhere between, I've seen reports of a half an inch or a little under half an inch to near 5 inches. Most of the majority of the heavy rainfall occurred down there in around the Union County, just far southeastern corner of our coverage area. So that's where we got a lot of reports of heavier rainfall at. They were under the influence of a lot of heavy rainfall come Wednesday, throughout most of the day on Wednesday. But overall, we had some areas of heavy rainfall. Some areas just got some rain. Nashville had a severe thunderstorm come through and produce golf ball size hail and wind damage down there in that area. The National Weather Service in Shreveport's going to go up there and survey that area, and when we hear any more information on that, we'll let you know. Big thanks, though, as always, to all of our sponsors: Patterson's Credit Union, Southern Dumpster Rental, Landmark Insurance Agency, Palmer's Roofing, and J&S Auto Supply, bumper to bumper. Blessed to work with some of the best companies in Southwest Arkansas. And as always, make sure to check them out. Make sure to check us out over on Facebook, YouTube, here on Instagram, and TikTok. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button, and welcome all of our new followers and subscribers that we've had join us after the severe weather event. Welcome, and let us know where you're viewing from. We always like to get an idea of where our followers are viewing from, because we get some that are not necessarily in Southwest Arkansas, and a lot of people who watch these videos are not subscribed. It's free to do so. You can make an account with a Gmail or email, and you can sign up for YouTube. You can subscribe and hit the notification bell and be notified anytime we upload a video. And if you like what you see here, hit that like button. As always, have a great rest of your Thursday. Tomorrow, we'll take a quick look at the Friday Night Lights football forecast for tomorrow evening, and we may talk about the hunting forecast for this weekend for bow season as well. So we'll talk about that more tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Thursday.